Hello, fellow starseeds, wayshowers, and lightworkers. I am Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers, and I have today Ashtara's second message to Lightworkers of Gaia, entitled, "We Are Your Children." And this was channeled by Dancing Dolphin for Thursday, November 7th, 2019, and I am recording it on November 20th, 2019. She says, "Hello, Lightworkers of Gaia. This is Ashtara. This will be my second transmission to you. I am very pleased that my first message reached so many of you. I could feel the energy of each and every one of you as you read my words and connected with me. This was a very new experience for me, and it was astounding. I am also very happy to learn that many of you felt a twinge of memories or a certain feeling which may or may not help you to connect with your blended child. I am here to push your mind a bit further with each message, to let you know that yes, it is indeed possible that you may have a blended child somewhere in the universe, and that you also will most likely meet your child or young adult very soon. We are most excited to meet our parents here on Gaia. Of course, we also feel a bit nervous or trepidation, but that is natural when you think that we haven't met you before. We so want you to love us. We are all very unique and special, as you all are. We each have our own talents and skills and can't wait to show them off for you." So she has a paragraph here entitled, "Expanding the Term Family." She says, "I am aware that some of you already have children and that you're wondering what it would be like to introduce your Gaian children to your star children." And she made a note here, "Mother," and that would be Dancing Dolphin, "has started calling me her star child." And I said it was okay because it sounds beautiful, even though it's not quite accurate. I wasn't born on a star or sun, but I love that she created a new term for my unique birth. Back to the script. "We all realize that meeting your whole families will be a bit of a shock for many, and we understand if you would only like to meet us by yourselves instead of with your entire family, at least in the beginning. The term family has indeed changed over time on Gaia, hasn't it? It has grown to encompass many more individuals than it did even a few years ago. Well, we're proposing that it be stretched even further to include us. We know your hearts are huge light workers and that you have more than enough love to let us in." Now there's a paragraph called "Communication with Us." We have many sources of information that let us know if one of our parents is ready to meet us. We will be monitoring these sources very closely in the coming days, weeks, and months to see if you have opened your hearts to us. We are your children. We love you with all our hearts and are highly anticipating our meetings, getting to know you, and most importantly, to having you in our lives. We have missed out on so much already, and we can't wait to be included from here on out. If you are feeling love toward your star child, please broadcast that love in your meditations. This will alert your child that you are indeed ready to meet him or her. The channels will be open then for you to communicate in whatever method works best for you. For example, my mother, that's Dancing Dolphin, is good at hearing. Others are good at drawing or receiving images, while still others may receive visual or auditory signs. If you are keen to get to know your star child or even to connect with any of us, you may start in this manner. We are highly telepathic and will hear you. You may or may not have any memories of your star child or children. Some light workers do, some don't. But you most likely will feel a twinge in your heart when reading my words or feeling the energy in these words." There's a paragraph called "Our Various Missions." I went to great lengths to explain our purpose in my last message, and there's a link of dancingdolphin.blogspot.com below, as well as a link to my recent video of the same. We have all had the same purpose of helping Gaia and Gaians to ascend. However, we all have our own talents and skills that we are and will be using to further this goal. As I mentioned last time, I am training on board the New Jerusalem and plan to stay on this ship assisting from this point. Some of my friends already have their assignments where they will be traveling to Gaia to assist there. They have various interests where they will be applying their skills. Some are natural healers. Some are interested in working with Gaia on aspects such as cleaning the air and her oceans, while others still plan to work with Gaians directly, helping them on a variety of fronts. Many star children will be working with their Lightworker parents on their humanitarian projects. There is fluidity here. We will go where we are needed. Nothing is ever set in stone, as a 3D saying that you have. Most of us live in what you imagine 5D would be like. We live intuitively. We sense things and go where we are pulled energetically. This is something that you all will be experiencing very soon. Many of you employ this inner sense knowledge. You trust your gut and go with your inner nudgings. Bravo! Mother is tired now, so we will stop here. I send you all bright moonbeams of love from your star children. I am Ashtara. This was channeled by Dancing Dolphin, and she goes on to say in a letter to Ashtara, "Thank you, dear daughter Ashtara. I am honored to be your mother and cannot wait for our first real hug. I also wish to share something with your permission." And she says, okay, she has given it to me. I have a faint memory that feels very real, but how could it be? I remember being in a large room that felt like a child daycare center. There were toddlers running around everywhere playing. I was nervous. I was waiting to meet her, my daughter. There was a man with me guiding me. Then he saw her and called her over. In our terms, she would have been 2 to 3 years old, a toddler. I remember thinking that she looked like me, but that she had bigger eyes. We hugged and I was so happy. Then I had to leave. It was very quick. That was probably 25 years ago. Now I believe that I was astral traveling to the ship and that they let me see her. I don't think I was supposed to remember that because it causes me heartache when I think of it. I am just beyond thrilled to know that Ashtara has had a wonderful life, full and rich of love, even though I wasn't there for her. I know it was meant to be this way. I have only begun to communicate with her recently, and I know she's very busy on the ship. But one day I asked if she wanted to give a message to the Lightworkers of Gaia, and she was ecstatic. Yes, I'm thinking this was part of the plan all along. Love to all of you, dear Lightworkers. Keep up the good work. We are one. We are many, and we can do this. We are one. We are many, and we can do this. And she says, please feel free to share, and I would add in its entirety, with credit giving to Dancing Dolphin. My name is Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers, and I get a little twinge that I could very likely have a star child on a ship. I'm going to reach out to him or her tonight in my own meditation. I urge you who have the feeling to try the same. Thank you so much for listening to this wonderful message.